Olivia Munn, she's a coworker, former coworker of mine at G4 TV, rejects a 7-figure NDA.
Yeah.
I don't know the details of this, Alan. If you would share this story, if only because stop for a minute.
Yeah.
If only so we can see a picture of Olivia Munn.
I know. There we go.
And it's weird. Like, I mean, I worked with her for 5 years when she was at the network. I always kind of consider women I work with like they may as well be my sister. There's no, you know what I mean? I can't be, but I have to admit, she's very beautiful. She's a very beautiful woman. Tell us what's the story behind this from a Hollywood Reporter.
All right. So Olivia Munn says she once refused at least $1 million to agree to stay silent over a traumatic incident that took place on a movie set. The new girl and newsroom actress was talking to Monica Lewinsky for the week's episode of her podcast, Reclaiming, where she recalled the experience. While Munn didn't detail the incident or name the film, she said it took place around the beginning of the Me Too era, which got underway in 2017. There were things that happened on the movie set, personally to me, that were really not okay, and it was so traumatic that I had to file complaints with the studio, Munn said. It got to a place where I was offered a lot of money, 7 figures to accept their apology, but it came with an NDA, non-disclosure agreement. Not that I would ever talk about it, truly, but I wanted to move past it all, she continued. And that's why I don't want to talk about the specific things that happened in that situation. But I said, I'm not signing an NDA. They said, you have to. And I felt that it was so wrong. It was the beginning of the Me Too era and Time's Up when people were targeting anyone who signed an NDA saying, oh, you only did it for the money. So I was afraid, that by signing the NDA, reverse any kind of validity to what happened. I was concerned that the studio, in an effort to diminish my voice, would leak that I signed an NDA for money.
Well, look, I have been in that position before. There was a job I had where I was offered an NDA, but I couldn't talk about the thing. And guess what? I didn't sign it. I didn't take the money and didn't sign it because not that I would talk about it, but I didn't want to be prevented from that or be under any legal obligation to not discuss it. So I did not sign the NDA. I respect her for doing that. And I will always be, I admire Olivia Munn. You can criticize her jokes. She made jokes about people being fat. She wore a fat suit on G4 and Attack of the Show, which you can see in the documentary, Attack of the Doc. And she's her own person and gives no F's. So I feel like by doing that, she was making the right choice. And I've been in an awkward position like that before. And so much respect for her. Any comment, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, I had been in an NDA situation before. I did take the money though, because I don't know, it was when I worked a real job and my 18-year career had just kind of gone away thanks to let's just say unelected officials. And there was just nothing I could do, and I needed that. I mean, this was the market crash, so that money came in handy. But in this case, to be able to resist the urge, the temptation of an NDA is highly admirable. And I think it's kind of funny, but she's right. I mean, the results that happened is she never spoke about it anyways.
Right. To this day.
Yeah.
To this day. I wonder what it was.
Well, I mean, it had to be past the whole Ratner stuff, right? Because if it took place in 2017.
Could be. But, good on her. Good on her. And please, Alan, keep us up to date with any other Olivia Munn news. Please.
Yeah, I'll set up a Google alert.
I tell people all the time, set up Google alerts. They work. They work.
She was at the SNL 50th anniversary with her husband,
John Mulaney. Very funny.